Check wave. Agus is mis drolling. And we'll take them all. Tonight, I wanted to tell you guys a story. It's a retelling of a story, actually. There's no way I'm able to tell it the way the good old Shawnees could tell it. Especially Eamon Kelly. But if you got a few minutes, sit back and enjoy this. This is a story about when Ireland was first introduced to tea. Now, a long time ago in Ireland, you couldn't buy tea at shops. You'd have to wait for the tea man to come. The tea man, the tea man. And he would travel around from town to town and house to house with his pony, selling his tea. And when it came, you bought what you could, because you never knew when he'd come back again. And on this such occasion, the Taman found himself in some inclement weather. And oh, it was coming down. So him and his pony saw a house up the road with a light on in the window. I figured somebody would be home. So he knocked upon the door, and the husband and wife answered the door together. And they knew he was the tea man. And they invited him inside. He was not able to make it home or to lodgings anywhere else, given the weather. So he tied up his pony outside the gable in front of the house. And when the door opened, the aroma, the sweet aroma of freshly baked goods. His nose was swimming in it. His teeth were floating for a bite. How hungry he was. So he joined them for a late supper. And the wife, being a good hostess, offered him, some of the wheel of the cake of bread. You know, the kind that's got the cross in it with 4 corners. The husband pitched a fit, saying, No. That cake is not done yet. It's too hot. You'll only ruin it. Can't you wait till morning? No one wants to deal with a cranky husband. So with that, they said their prayers and they went to bed. We're talking about a one-room cottage. A one-room cottage has one bed. Where, oh where did the tea man sleep that night? I'll tell you where he slept. They all shared the bed together. And first goes into the wife. She goes towards the wall. And then the husband, and then last the Taman. For obvious reasons. Right. Well, it's a narrow enough bed, too. One of those narrow beds that when one person moves or rolls over, the other person has to move and roll over. So there's a lot of shifting going about in the night. Shifting. Well, the husband suffered from the frequency, if you know what I mean. That runs in families. So he'd have to get up to go outside a few times in the night. He'd get up, and every time he'd get up to go, he'd wake up the wife too, to bring her with him. She wasn't having it. She wasn't having it at all. So she put up a fuss. So what would happen is, every time he'd have to get up, he'd get up, pick up the baby with the cradle, and put it between the Taman and the wife, and he'd go out. And he'd come back, pick up the cradle, put it down, and jump into the middle again. Well, around 4 in the morning, the winds picked up. and he heard the roof blowing about, the gable. And he knew he had to go outside to fix it. And you know how, one danger will make you forget about another danger. Like if you cut your finger, you'll forget about your toothache. Well, he got up, ran outside, and in that he forgot to pick up the baby's cradle. And the wife rolled over and looked at the tame man and said, "Now's your chance." So he got up and ate the cake. And that's the story of the tame man. Hope you enjoyed the story. I first heard it from Eamon Kelly. Beautiful storyteller. Great Shanachie. You guys have a good night. Iowa.